Worldwide. Hey, come on and join me for just a few minutes. We gonna laugh and we gonna love. What you saying, Diva Dee? Yeah, this is what we saying. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All ye lands, serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord is God. It is he that has made us. Ah, there it is right there. That's the key right there. It is he that made us. Don't think you making yourself. This is God's world, and we just here passing through. So just for a few little minutes, I want you to stay in and stay tuned to the Diva Dee Worldwide. Diva Dee out. Oh, no, I'm not. Come on back, y'all. Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh, I don't want this big black thing in my mouth on Easter Sunday.
All right now.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whatever time zone you are in. Happy Resurrection Sunday, my sisters, my brothers, my kings, and my queens. Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here. Good morning, Mr. Cannon. before he call in and go, why isn't that mic up to her mouth?
Hey, look, you know he monitoring you too right now.
Right, before that phone get to ringing. Good morning, Miss April.
Good morning.
Happy Resurrection Sunday.
Happy Resurrection Sunday to you.
Yes, and I got my sidekick with me this morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Who's that
It's a
person? What's his name?
Ham.
Ham.
Potatoes.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man, in with my home girl for Easter Sunday.
Hey.
Right here on the Diva Dee Worldwide. Hey, we live. We have breakfast Sunday breakfast brunches. That's where she's sitting back slobbing like, I'm ready. So just a second for us, for everybody that's out there. We're going to give a bit of blessings out there for everyone for Easter Sunday, for everyone that is here for Easter Sunday, for those that are going through struggles for Easter Sunday. We all love you, and God loves you, and we want to bless this in his name. Dear Lord, thank you for the food that we're about to receive to nourish our bodies. And also, Lord, take heed to those who may need your help, who is not available to do the things that they want to do with their family and loved ones due to lack of them with finances or lack of them not having that individual. We ask you, Lord, to bless this world, the wars and the poverties and the tragedies that we're having in this world. We ask you, Lord, in your name, amen.
Amen. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. We have blueberries.
Yes, we have blueberries. We have scrambled eggs. We have potatoes with onion and tomato. We have ham, honey, and bacon. And I got a couple of slices of toast. I'm drinking some tea right now. But y'all ladies more than willing to dig in if y'all want to do it. What's on your mind?
Wow.
Diva don't even know. You see the utensils, girl,
I
right
know,
there?
I know.
She look like she like in the candy store. Where do I start?
Wow.
Well, you know, I used to do that because I used to like to have a little cooking show. And me and Glenn would be here on Thursdays, and I'd be cooking up something, and we'd be sitting here eating because I knew he wouldn't get out a chance to get out eat or whatever. And I'd be on the run all day, so only time I got to eat when I got here. So
okay.
I would make something and bring it in. So I hope y'all enjoy that.
Okay.
So how's your weekend so far?
It is spectacular.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I see.
Man.
So what you got planned this evening? Anything?
No, I wanted to go to church, but church, we're down at the Cobo Hall or the TCF Center or the Huntington Place. Yeah, the Huntington Place.
Okay.
And so Kurt Franklin is down there dancing.
I thought I heard about
that. He down there dancing on the chairs and everything. So.
I'll be talking about my Kirk.
I love your Kirk. I love cousin Kirk.
She said, "Don't get on my Kirk."
I love cousin Kirk, but you know,
Kirk is such a people person.
Mm-hmm.
Such a people person. I remember the last time I was at the Stellas, and every time I've had a friendship with Kirk Franklin, and so I remember when Kirk Franklin was going down the red carpet, and they was trying to get Kirk to, and I'm talking while they're getting their food, so you guys will know.
We gonna be talking.
And so, and when they was rushing Kirk down the particular red carpet to try to get him on stage and stuff. And so I looked at him and I was pouting. And when I looked at him and I was pouting, he was like, "What's wrong?" And I mean, they were like, "Kirk, you need to go, Kirk." And Kirk was like looking at me. He was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Not even a picture." And he said to them, "No, let her through. Let her through." And they was really mad at him because they're trying to get him to the stage. And he in return was like, "Nope, let her through." And we took a picture, and he gave me a hug, and I said, "Thank you so much." He said, "Anytime, sweetie, anytime at all." And so that's the personal part of Kirk Franklin, that he is such a people person that.
You know why he let you through, though, don't you?
Why you let me through?
Because they knew you was April from Vent Radio.
Oh.
Come on, stop playing now. Kirk came at look. Wait. I can't even. I think I know her somewhere. I seen her before.
But you know, he remembers names, and because whenever he see me, he remember my name. He says, "April, how you doing, April?" And my son is a little. I get it. My son is a little fellow, and so he has this running joke with my son, because he said to my son, "I finally found somebody that I'm taller than." And so every time he sees my son, he weighs my son. And the last time he seen my son, him and my son was the same height. And so Kirk was like, "But I'm still grown enough to be your daddy." And so he is very personable, and I love Kirk Franklin. So you can't be talking about my Kirk.
I love you, Kirk. I love Cousin
him too,
Kirk.
because he's the only brother that I know that can take gospel and turn rap rhythm into the gospel to make the message still be heard, but in a different perspective. I
Yes.
was like, that's pretty cool. The brother got that
Yes,
talent.
he does.
Am I the fifth caller?
No, you're not. Different show.
Oh,
The
but
fifth
I can.
caller.
Different show. She's talking about the show. There's a show called 9 at 9, where we play 9. We talk about 9 sectors of music, and we play 9 sectors of music, and they have giveaways. And today's giveaway was, if you was the fifth caller, you won money to put in your gas tank.
How much?
I don't know, because she wouldn't give it away.
Display that because she
Oh,
was the
man.
fifth caller. See, you
I
should-
would have been ineligible
No,
or
you-
eligible.
You would have been eligible.
Oh
Fifth
man,
caller.
I should have known.
I kept calling back.
She wasn't the fifth caller.
What number were you?
1 and 2.
She probably had it locked off from the fifth caller.
Right.
Did anybody win?
Because
No,
I was
so
I was
next
blocking
week.
them out. I kept blocking them out. No, you're not gonna call.
Oh my God.
This is delicious. You need to make your plate,
Ladies
birthday
and
girl.
gentlemen,
Well,
we've been telling you about the new movie, the premiere
yes.
that's coming to the Bel Air. It's time, y'all. It's time. And that will be May 13th. The address, if you want to get it down, is 10100 East 8 Mile Road. Now, that's in the city of Detroit, but it's kind of like Warren area. Y'all know where the Bel area is off of 8 Mile. And we have the after party, but we have the red carpet starting at 7 p.m., so you want to get there early to chop it up with us. The movie starts at 8, and make sure that you're there. You probably want to be around for the the red carpet, so you can get down with us and meet us and greet us before the movie. And then after, you party with us, and we're going to be out there in Southfield at 21455 Mill Road Avenue, and that's in Building R, Suite 25, okay? Now, for any information that you need for tickets concerning this event, give us a call here at Vent Radio, 248-429-7224. And also, you can give us a call at 218-506 218-506-8368. Once again, that number is 218-506-8368. And also, you want to join us the very next month, for the month of June, for the BBS Boys. You know, the BBS Boys are out here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on Vent Radio. And we're having a family fun day. That family fun day will take place June 18th, and that will be from 9 to 9 p.m. Can you hang that long, girl?
I don't know.
9 in the morning, 9
To
p.m.
9 p.m.
In p.m.
Woo!
Hallelujah.
That's a lot of twerking.
and all of you old school fellas, y'all probably want to come out there because the BBS Boys will have those Detroit cars out there looking good, shine real good. I wish I had one of those old school cars. I just got a 2012 Mercedes-Benz. I can't even go old school.
Well, put a Halloween costume on it.
Cover it up. Clear, cut the windows out.
Right.
But join us at David H. Shepherd Park. David H. Shepherd Park is at 24198, and it's the block of Church Street, and that is located in Oak Park, Michigan. Once again, that address is 24198, block of Church Street in Oak Park, Michigan, and that is June 18th. Don't forget, come on out there. Enjoy yourself with us. You gonna be out there with us, Diva?
Why not? Why not? I don't know if I'm going to make 9 to 9.
What time? Oh, 'cause this is only for people that can get off the porch now.
Oh, well, you know.
It's only for people that can get off the porch. Now, if you can't get off the porch, well, tune us in. We might broadcast live or something.
Sam, man, what you cooking today besides breakfast? This is delicious.
Today I'm gonna make a maple glazed chicken, and then I'm gonna make this ribeye steak. Now, of course, I made the ham, and I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese with green beans, with sweet summer corn in it.
Wow.
So,
all right, y'all.
I'm still on the ropes about should I make some cornbread, because my wife really don't eat bread.
Okay.
You know, so I do, but so I'm just trying to figure out.
When do you sleep? Because
I don't.
I know.
I don't.
He texts us at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning too.
And
A whole show.
I just be
what you
getting up.
what you supposed to do with a show at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
I just be getting up, believe it or not, because my differential when I have the business and the organization things over in Pakistan, they're a 9-hour difference. So if I need to find out, it's got to be somewhere like late, like somewhere 11 to 5 or so in the morning because of the time differential. They're a 9-hour difference.
Okay.
So when I'm up, usually at that time, I'm finding out what's happening with school, what's going on with the day in school, what's happening with the staff and stuff of that nature. So
now they're Muslim.
Yes, in Pakistan, Lahore, Pakistan.
Okay.
So shouts out to y'all. They had a Easter program yesterday.
That's what I was going to ask you. How they feel about Jesus, but they do things.
Yeah, they do. They do celebrate Jesus.
Oh, all
I mean,
right.
in Islamic religion, we do have branches that they believe in Jesus as well as Allah.
Okay.
Okay. And so therefore, some brothers have the scripture of the Bible as well as the scriptures of the Quran. These Moabites, yeah. But
Okay.
They believe in Jesus. So
Okay.
just a friendly announcement to inform us that some people, because everybody think that if you're Islamic that you don't believe in Jesus. And
Right.
that's not the case. It depends on are you a Sunni Muslim? I'm a Sunni. If you're a Sunni Muslim or you're Moabite, Shiite, it's just different religions of Islam that.
Okay. Now, Miss April, did you know that Michael Bazin is an atheist?
Basin?
Yes,
I did.
Okay.
She's got food on her mic.
See, that's why I told you I didn't want.
Wait a minute. He's an atheist?
Yes, he is.
So he doesn't believe in anything that brought him to life?
No, he doesn't.
Nope, he does not.
No, he doesn't.
Does he celebrate his birthday?
I don't
yes,
know.
he does.
Oh, how the hell you gonna celebrate your birthday and you don't believe in the Creator? What?
Well,
Because he used to have. Michael Bazin was so controversial because
And I used to listen to him.
because he would have a swingers cruise around his birthday. to
Yeah.
celebrate his birthday.
I was going there next. He's, I believe he's poly.
What? Lord help me on Easter Sunday. What? Okay. But I guess it's like Jehovah Witnesses. And no disrespect to y'all out there. I want to hear that.
Right, don't call in. The views and opinion of
That's on me.
Sandman.
But I had a girlfriend when I was in school. I was in junior high school. And I always, bad little boys. Mom and daddy was at work when I got out of school. Girl, come on over, holler at your boy. And she would never come over. Ever, 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 ever. And in school, yeah, she'd act like she was digging me and everything. She'd kiss me and hug me and, hold my hand in class or whatever, walking down the hall. And then it came down to me going to her house. And I used to ask her questions like, what you want to do for your birthday? And it was like, I don't celebrate my birthday.
Right.
I said, whoa, what you talking about here? You don't celebrate your birthday? I said, and then I didn't know how she took it, but I was like, well, what kind of God is that doesn't want you to celebrate and rejoice the day that he brought you here? I didn't understand that. And I didn't understand a lot of things that they didn't do. So I was like, wow, I could understand y'all don't celebrate certain holidays and stuff like that. But I didn't understand that where your creator, you didn't celebrate the birth of your. And after
They believe
time,
they believe because I have an aunt that's
do they?
Jehovah Witness faith,
And
they
do they?
believe that birthdays are man-made holidays. So anything that is man-made, they don't.
And also heard
where
that.
Well, they celebrate wedding anniversaries, and that's man-made.
They
They
don't?
will participate, like my aunt, doing the ceremony. You wouldn't see my aunt at the church.
Of course.
You would see her at the reception,
Mm.
and she would just be there because she was family. But other than that, you wouldn't see her at the church or anything of that. They don't believe in celebrating. And that's where I had a difference of opinion in regards to Kaepernick.
Mhm.
Because the Jehovah Witness faith does not honor the flag.
Mhm.
You won't see them standing up for the flag because it is their religion that does not honor the flag. And so for him to take a knee, my thing was Jehovah Witness has never honored the flag, but you're not launching an attack on the Witness. So why are you launching an attack on Mr. Kaepernick? Because that's his freedom of expression also.
And why is that? Everybody else's causes can get notoriety. But when it comes down to us, it seemed like this black and white racial tension is really, really becoming fouler and fouler every day that goes by.
But even as far as the religion is concerned, even if you are a black person, you do not have to stand up. Jehovah Witness, you have to stand up and recognize the flag because they don't.
And then they say you're unpatriotic if you don't.
But not to them.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you're not going to say it to them.
Have you ever heard of a Jehovah Witness getting any slack because they don't recognize the
Not
flag?
ever.
No, and they don't. They don't. Any man-made type influence, they do not recognize.
I know when I went over to her house, because I thought this was going to be my girl forever. But one day I went over there and got the grueling surprise of my life. I went over there, and her brother came to the door first. I said, where is she at? Like, she out with her boyfriend.
Whoops. Whoops. A Jehovah Witness boyfriend. Because
My mom dropped for a minute and say what? So mama heard it. Mama immediately rushed to the door, knocked him up and said, boy, get back at her. Is this true? Well, you're just not part of the religion, and this boy is, and I was devastated. I was like, because I didn't become a Jehovah Witness,
right.
I could not date her nor marry her.
You can.
Well, I was
But-
dating her, but,
but
She'll be just
she was
fellowshipped.
She won't. Well, she'll have to go through a process because my uncle has always been a Christian.
Mhm.
Always. He died. He was born into the world being a Christian. He died being a Christian. You know, and so with my aunt being a Jehovah Witness,
Mhm.
to my understanding, when they first got married, she couldn't sit because they sit separately.
Mm.
They
No,
sit,
I
the
didn't
women
know.
sit
Oh,
and men sit.
Oh, like we do it at the temple.
Yeah, they sit separately.
oh, I didn't know
But
they.
then the ones who have been put, what they call ostracized,
Mm.
you still have to go to the temple. But
Mhm.
you don't sit with the other women, away from the other women, until the elders that couldn't sit with the other women. They died.
What is this segregation type of thing all about?
Because they considered her unclean in their eyes. Because she married a man
She
that was a
married.
Christian.
She married.
And he was not about to change his faith. He loved her till the day he died, and they loved each other. And I'm still alive. But she could not sit with regular people. She had to
So
sit
they
in
didn't
this-
deem her worthy, even though she wanted to give her faith towards that.
Right. She did.
That-
And then it took a couple of years for her to partition, and she had to, in a sense, she had to work her way back into the fellowship and prove that she was a true
to man.
in.
You don't want to know what I'd have said when they
then-
just talk. You're right.
Eventually, they allowed her,
Mm.
although her husband, how did you
Wow.
allowed her eventually?
Are the kids alienated too?
Well, my aunt and my uncle, they were very, very wonderful religion
Mhm.
because they allowed their children to make a choice. And my aunt and my uncle had 5 kids. 3 of them are Christians, but 2 of them are Jehovah Witnesses. And so they deemed that the 2 that were Jehovah Witnesses had to be in the faith and of the faith. Those 2 married somebody of their faith, so they wasn't ostracized. But when my one cousin passed, one of their sons passed, their brother and their sister could not attend the service. They could only attend the cemetery. Could not attend
because they don't go
because
into
it
a
was
church.
in the church.
Was in the church. If they had it in a fellowship,
Ooh, I
hall
didn't
or
know they
something.
was that complicated like that.
Yeah, yeah. How did she bury your uncle? The same way?
At the cemetery. They had a funeral, Christian funeral. They had a service at
Graveside
was attending.
service. Hmm.
and then they had the Passover.
Is that? Are they sort of like?
Can I have some
what?
more eggs?
What is that? What is that? Scientology.
Thank you.
No,
No,
they're not.
Is it? Are they don't do it like that?
not at all.
Okay, because
Totally
I didn't know.
different.
Because I know what's his name? He's a actor. I've been
Tom
hearing-
Cruise.
Yeah, a lot of them go there, and
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what kind of are they just like?
Woo! Thank you, ma'am.
Are they just like those type of religions that maybe some people might label as cults?
Yes, I believe. I'm not. Correct me. Is Scientology considered a cult? I know the Jehovah Witness is, according to the government.
Yeah, I've heard that.
According
but
to the government, it's considered a cult. According to the government,
Mm-hmm.
but just like with Jehovah Witness, it's considered an established religion. They did everything that they could to fulfill being an established religion from a governmental perspective. And so, but with Scientology, they believe in they believe in more of energy and forces of nature and they believe that cleansing, you can cleanse yourself by exercise and by living a wholesome life, embracing the methodology of science as opposed to embracing faith, embracing those.
So you saying Mother Nature is the God?
Almost in a sense. Almost in a sense.
So what is she saying when hurricanes and tornadoes? Hey, Mama doing her job. You know, I don't know. Help me out a little bit. I ask questions.
If you want to be cleansed, they believe in you know, where we say we want to be cleansed, we'll pray, we'll do those things. But theirs is more of they'll exercise, cleanse that manner, you know, sweat, work out, so that they're cleansed.
Well, all I know is it opens your pores and get all the liquor out your system. Other than that,
So that's what they believe. They believe in science.
Wow.
As their foundation.
Wow. See, that's it's something else how different religions, like such as Islam. Islam was like when you're using fruit of Islam, it's for freedom, justice, equality, and Islam. Okay, and that's what the focus is. It's not for the silly or the, you know what I'm saying?
Nonsense.
Because we already know that we have an evil entity that prevents us from being whole. So when we're trying to fight that entity, our goal was, before Elijah Muhammad passed on, our goal was to unite with our brothers and get in business together. But it just, I don't know, they gave out government jobs and stuff, and you just started doing their own thing. And when Elijah Muhammad passed and his son Wallace Dean took over, he was more or less with what was going on in the East, as far as the way, not the Western way. So a lot of
like
people,
Mecca.
Okay. So a lot of people, went their separate ways. They went their separate ways because of the simple fact of that. So right now, still have the fruit of Islam, those the see on the street with the papers and the grapes and stuff like that. Yeah, they are still in it.
You make bean pie?
Do I make bean pie? I haven't. I just like to buy my bean pie. I could if I tried it, because all you needed is just the navy beans and the seasonings. It's just like any kind of pie. I make sweet potato pie. I just haven't made one.
Okay.
But I'm going to try that out. When I do the first one, I'm going to let you taste it.
Okay. As long as I don't see you on the street. I don't want to I don't want to see him on the corner there.
I might be pie pimping. I don't know. I might
pop pimping.
I might be pie pimping out there.
Well, how you? Uh-oh, we got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller.
All right.
We having breakfast and doing good.
I know. All right. Good morning. This is Diva Dee Worldwide show. And who is this beautiful Sunday morning?
Good morning, Diva Dee. This is Janoris, Miss G. How you doing?
Hey, G. How are you, honey?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am doing good. Do you see us eating?
You see us on the radio eating?
Do you see us on the radio eating?
Yeah, I saw you eating, but I was listening to more so Sandman than watching you eat.
Well, why, thank you. How you doing, dear?
How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. On my way to worship, I just wanted to, I missed you last Sunday to wish you a happy first year anniversary. On your broadcast. And Sandman, I can't wait to see you on Beautiful Noise.
Oh, yes, you're going to love it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And I wanted to wish April, I didn't know she was in the studio today, but I wanted to wish April a
happy birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
So, see, I'm knocking out 3 birds with 1 stone right now.
Okay,
So.
I know that's right. You said happy anniversary to me, 1 year on broadcast with Vent Radio and Power Sunday. And Beautiful Noise, we're going to see him up on the Hollywood screen. And happy birthday to Miss April. Yes.
Yes, Miss April.
Yes. Miss G, you are a queen.
I don't know what y'all eating, but evidently y'all making it look good.
Oh, Miss G, it is good.
I made some ham.
What is it?
I made some scrambled eggs. I have some blueberries here. I have some potatoes with onions and tomatoes and bacon and toast.
And those potatoes is hot.
Bang.
They got like
Yeah,
a
they
little
hot.
kick to it.
They got a kick to
But
it.
it's a good kick.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to get
Okay.
it too blazing for you. Glenn be like, you trying to set me on fire, man.
Oh, okay. See, I think this is the second or the third time I've missed Sandman's cooking. But that's okay. That's okay.
I got plenty to go on.
Ham and bacon, Miss G. Ham and bacon.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't do pork, but I could do, geez, okay. Anyway, but I just wanted to congratulate all of you all and
Why,
keep
thank
doing a
you.
magnificent job. And everything that y'all do it with excellence. And from Diva Dee, Sandman, and to Miss April, y'all keep doing what y'all doing because y'all uplifting everybody. Sandman, you are a wealth of information,
Yes.
and I enjoy every time you come on and you got something positive to say, and you always teach me something new. So to all of you, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Resurrection Sunday. And I just wanted to tell everybody there that I love you and y'all continue doing what you're doing, okay?
I love you. Thank you. And do a little dance, do a little jig and in worship for me today.
Because she's at the Perfecting Church where
Oh.
the awesome Bishop Marvin Winans is
Oh.
the pastor. So you
Yes,
know.
yes.
They tearing that floor up this morning.
Yes. So you know they're in for a wonderful time.
Yeah, yeah.
we have. I already know we having a glorious time. So I know they got my space. I sit in the same seat every since. I know they're saving it for me. So anyway, I'm on my way out the door. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I love all of you. Okay.
Love you,
too,
miss
dear.
you.
Have a wonderful Sunday.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so that's the third caller. So
No,
I can
no,
go and
No, that's a different show.
I'm still trying
Different
to
show.
Different show.
I'm still trying to win this
Different show.
gas.
But what you can do,
What can I do?
you can have it where the next person that calls in can get a ticket. You're exempt, and Sandman is exempt. They can get a ticket to the Beautiful Noise premiere.
Oh, yeah, I am.
248-429-7224. San, my sister. Who's out there? Who's out there?
I don't know.
Call
Anybody
in.
up this morning?
Right. Anybody up? They probably up and out.
Nah. Just tell me this. If you call in, I want to know what you got on. What you wearing? Is you just in house stuff?
What you wearing?
Yeah. Are you? Are you? Yeah, well, look, they ain't like to ask that question, but yeah, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I don't want to know what color they are, but what you wearing over there today?
Mine is black. Mine is black.
Do you
How
got?
about that?
Do you got
It's
your
my
Sunday
birthday,
best
so I
on?
can tell what my colors is.
Do you have your Sunday best on? And has it been a while since you put on a dress or a suit? I mean,
Well, yeah. You know,
I
because
mean,
we've been
I thought they
out
come
of.
as you are. Isn't that the motto I heard?
It's your heart that comes as you are. It's not the figuratively.
Well, it
the
depends on
clothes.
what church you go to.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of churches have gotten out of that buying clothes and having it where I had them, or having it where you're spending a lot of money for just one day. A lot of churches have it where it's come as you.
But with what's going on right now with the war in Ukraine, high unemployment, people just don't know where to go, what to do. It's becoming a little difficult because with the high prices of gas and food, I don't really see any avenues where people are really going out there spending that much money for clothes and items like that.
Oh, the economy haven't lost any money. Anything, the economy is booming. The economy is growing because people are buying. People are buying clothes.
But who's doing the buying? Because I don't
Well,
see
number one,
people in my community buying.
We spend over $1 billion in clothes and.
Seriously?
Yes, we do. We're one of the
When
highest.
the last time?
We're
Diva?
one of the highest
Consumers.
cultures. We are. We're one of the highest spending consumers, and that's why it is so imperative that when we are against something, that we're against it in dollars, not just
And word.
the views of this of April Berry is not the views of Diva Dee Worldwide, and so
I need those disclaimers.
you can text me at April Berry Ministries, and I promise I will bless your life. Okay? So,
Wow.
So with
That's,
that,
she said a promise to bless your life.
I promise you, because what I got to say, I promise you to bless your life. But we need to be as far as the marching is concerned, we need to put dollars and cents behind it. Like, for example, we forgot about the various stores that are Trump supporters,
Right.
and we're making them rich again because they're hoping that we have
Forgotten.
selective amnesia. Like, for example, the Wendy's. The Wendy's, all of a sudden, you see on their commercials, they're featuring African Americans on their commercials.
Subway.
And they're reaching out to different actors and different athletes to get us back in there. But we're forgetting that that money is going toward the Trump administration because they are big supporters of Trump administration.
And you know what? I think there should be some type of organization, and I would sponsor it myself. Certain things, like April said, we are giving it into the organization of Trump. Because I be looking at some people, like when Kanye act like a monkey in the Oval Office. That was embarrassing
again.
as hell.
Again.
I was
Let's give that
oh,
disclaimer.
this man, he's the best. I say, man, do you have the time with them watermelon shoes on any harder?
But what he did is swayed the young votes. He did exactly what Trump wanted him to. He swayed the young votes, not just the black votes. He swayed the young votes. Just like, for example, President of Walmart, he is an avid supporter of the Trump administration. And when it came out that he was an avid supporter of the Trump administration,
What are you doing?
when we said we was boycotting Walmart,
Yeah, I remember that.
you know what he did?
Huh.
He started selling bikes on sale.
That's right, he did.
That'll get us, won't it?
He certainly
He
did.
started selling bikes and TVs on sale.
Yeah. And the people was coming. They was
People
coming.
was like, I got to buy a bike for my babies.
And that's who was out there. Yes, it was.
I got to buy a new TV
Wow.
for my house.
Right.
And got us right back up in there.
He got us right back up in there.
And
He knew what to do. Okay,
what was it?
let me
The
have a,
fallback days or the fallback days where it used to be this price that got us coming back in
Oh,
there.
the prices are dropping, falling.
Back to the, such and such a
yeah.
day it used to be. That got us back running in there.
because I asked a person, I said, going to Walmart? I said, do you know Walmart is a supporter, the president of Walmart is a avid supporter of the Trump administration? Tell me, I got 4 grandkids and I got to buy 4 bikes. So
See?
y'all just gonna have to forgive me because I need to catch that sale.
See?
She did not care what impact it had on her dollars. She did not realize that.
She burned her own voice.
Yes, she,
But the killer part about it is it's just not just Walmart. It's all these companies out there that need some type of flag to say this is what they're for. Like Mike Ordell, Mr. Pillow. I didn't know that cat was all up for Trump until I
Yes.
seen him at one of those seminars with Trump.
and they shut him
And I'm
down.
like, wow.
And we as African
And that's what he
Americans,
says on his commercials
we
now.
shut him down.
Yeah.
And so now that's why his commercial says that the cancel culture, it wasn't the cancel culture. The cancel culture has caused a great impact to my people. And now I'm asking to give so I can keep people working.
What you mean keep people working? Tell your boy. Keep my people working. What the hell we talking about here? Keep my people working. They working out of a warehouse or airfield.
They probably working out in his backyard now.
But he lost money. He lost revenue.
Because he came out and he exposed himself. And Dr. Oz.
Yep, another.
Well, he's running for office this
year. He's not gonna do it.
And even with the endorsements,
he is going to do it because you know why? Because people like Dr.
They're gonna forget what he stands for now. Because he took his little face off.
They're going to forget what he stands for. They're going to look at the face. Because I watched him on. I don't know. He's going to vote for him.
Well, hopefully they see like they saw through the Pillar Man, they'll see through Dr. Oz. Because he's fighting with Dr. Fauci too, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
what, to see who's the best?
No, he's trying to discredit Dr. Fauci.
But it's funny though because I like Dr. Fauci because Dr. Fauci said, "We're in a fight, but I ain't even in the ring." That's what Dr. Fauci said about Dr. Oz. I understand we're in a fight against each other. But Dr. Fauci's stand was, but I ain't even in the ring, and I ain't trying to get in the ring. Which meant Dr. Fauci was saying to him, I ain't studying you.
But the whole thing is, who do you believe when you supposed to be believing these people who's supposed to be these medical doctors that's supposed to give us the right, accurate information?
You have to do your homework. You have to do your homework.
Nobody do their homework but me.
But you have to do your homework. Because guess what?
I'm half man, half information.
We became lazy after civil rights gave us rights. Because our parents did homework.
Yeah.
Our forefathers, Diva Dee's grandmother did homework. She could tell what everybody was about. She knew. Oh no, he no good. And she could tell you why this person was no good. And she could tell you, oh, he's a card carrying member.
Right.
And Diva Dee's grandmother could say why. You know, she would have credence on why she said he was a card carrying member.
Right.
So we did do our homework. Just don't do it now. We depend on facial recognition. We depend on who they connected to. Depend on that. And we say, oh, this person is related to this and this and this, and that person is really, really nice. Well, guess what? Cousins to some of the disciples. Judah had sisters and brothers. Are we gonna put one of Judah's relatives in? After Judah did what he did?
It's I don't know. Is it that people, in my viewpoint, are trying to erase God, and that's sad because our children, our grandchildren, they took it out to school, and they even took I really wasn't for the Pledge of Allegiance or the flag. If it was my show, I'd be saying something else. But that Pledge of Allegiance,
we missed that one.
was something so hypocritical to me, for me to be pledging to every day, that I just wasn't for it. But it showed some type of patriotism of being a part of something. But I was a kid. Now I look at it, it's worse than I was when I was a kid. It's like I'm watching the same TV program that I was watching in black and white. Now I'm watching it in color, and it's extreme color. You see what I'm saying? Where I can just see you shoot a person in the back of the head. I'm seeing the braids pop up and the blood out there, and you know, it seems like when we got social media, the more graphic you could make it, the better. Because you got to think about it. Everybody want views. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be famous. My grandson, hated to say this, 8 years old, showed me this girl who shot her cousin and they playing around with a gun with an extended clip in the bathroom. Family is out in the other room. They got the door closed. She got the gun to his head. Oh, this ain't even. Bop! Boy just dropped. Oh my God! She gets on the floor, grab the gun. Bop!
Kills herself.
I don't know if it was a hair trigger, but you could see her braids blew. And you could hear the commotion of the family and the family. Now, mind you, this is my 8-year-old grandson watching this. You can hear him screaming, "Oh my God, oh my God." And then one lady peeped in and she seen the bodies and she was like, "Oh my God, they killed somebody." And it was horrific. But it didn't continue to tape because of the simple fact that it wasn't enough megabytes. They didn't have enough storage in the phone, and it just cut out. And I said, wow, how many of these images are our children seeing? We are having our children grow up in a world of violence than we are love. How can we speak love if we promote hate? I don't understand. That's like oil and water. It's just not going to mix. And if our kids want the hate, I mean, look at our average music video. Look at the idiocy. Let's go to your hood. I'm shooting your mama and your grandmama. What are we saying? I mean, you gonna shoot my grandmama for what? Did my grandmama used to feed your raggedy ass? You see what I'm saying?
Again.
Lord, that was rated PG-13, I put it. But are you serious? You want to put harm on my family no matter what? My grandmother used to feed you, take care of you. Now you want to come after me to impress somebody else. How many people are in church right now, and gonna go out here and commit some type of felony or some type of horrific crime, and you just left the Lord's house? I mean, let's just be real, or we can be the Easter Bunny style. I prefer to be real, because it's the realness that we have to absorb and get out of this fantasy. Everyone in the world lives in fantasy. Why? Because we put ourselves to absorb information that is misinformation.
But I think we do a disservice to. I'm sorry, we do a disservice to the church, because I've known a lot of people. I remember one of my friends when I was younger, and when you're young, when we was young, we didn't know what happened in people's households, because that was the thing. Whatever go in this household,
stay in his house,
household.
right? Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I was little. I was like 14, 15, 16. And I remember God just told me that my friend down the street needed to go to church with me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, okay, God. Then I didn't know it was God telling me. I just felt, okay, I just want my friend. I just got to urge my friend to go to church with me. Well, I asked her, would she go to church with me? And she said, really? I said, yeah, come to church with me. And so when she went to church, I noticed that when the word was being spoken, that she began to cry. And I'm like, oh, Godfather really preaching today. I'm crying, And so later, because my family had a habit of going to eat. And we went to eat, and my dad was always that friendly person. My dad said to her, "Chris, glad you came to church with us." And so she felt free enough to tell my father, I'm glad I did, because I had set out to commit.
Wow.
And my dad was like, well, why was you going to commit suicide? She said, I can't talk about it. Because what goes on in my household stay. She said, but what I can say is today, she said, I was going. I put off commitment. And that, in return, got my father to investigate what was going on and to talk to the family. Come to find out, they had some action, they had some craziness. But people always talk about the badness about the church, but in a lot of cases, the church saved some people's lives. I remember a wonderful gentleman at our church had did something and knew that he was going to go to jail for life. Whatever he did, it wasn't killing nobody, but whatever. And I remember the church and the pastor said to him, "When I leave out, you're leaving out with me." And the pastor talked to the judge, and the pastor took on the responsibility of being responsible for that person. And in return, sure enough, that person walked out of jail with that pastor. It didn't stop there because that pastor was like, "You're not going to put my name in jeopardy. So this is what we need to do to get you on the straight and narrow." And that person became successful. So a lot of times we're blaming the church, and we're looking at, and trust and believe, I've been in church all my life. I've seen the good. I'm like the movie. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, and I've seen the horribly ugly. But in some cases, in a lot of cases, the church saves some people's lives. And
Diva,
you don't give that recognition.
do you speaking of church, and I'm bringing in another category, because I have been incarcerated. Y'all know I did 5 years. What is it that when a man or a woman gets incarcerated, they feel that the church is the only supportive thing that they have that can keep them alive? And I've asked these inmates this, killers, murderers, rapists, everybody, what makes you feel that because you got that Bible in your hand, are you doing it because you feel a inmate won't crack your head, or are you doing it because you want to redeem yourself and ask for forgiveness? I don't understand. What is it more that?
Well, wouldn't it be that since they have nowhere else to go, that when they are in that darkest hour, that they finally feel God's love?
I believe in that. I believe in that wholeheartedly. But then again, also on the flip side of that coin, believe that some of those guys doing that just to keep themselves protected. Well, in a sense, I mean, doesn't always work, but a lot of them do. And on the flip side of that, what do you think about that gentleman that he had an extensive record, criminal, didn't have any opportunities or any good, decent job where it was sustainable, got outfit, gun, put it all together, the people not checking ID properly, got to hold them responsible because somebody told him, go through that door. They didn't say, wait a minute, let me see your credentials.
On the train.
They let him through where regular people are supposed to go, the construction people. So he was in an unauthorized place. So you got to think about that. He was authorized to go in there. All right, with that being said, he gets on this train and he opens fire. He don't really have the intent to kill anybody. He just wanted to do something. And I'm gonna tell you what his mentality and what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing it often with our black men. He set off those canisters and he shot at people, but notice he didn't kill anyone. He's not going to a local penitentiary like he would, like he has. See, local penitentiaries and federal penitentiaries are like night and day. It's hard in a local penitentiary. That's where I was. If you did something in a federal perspective, like rob the bank or any federal industry, or doing something like he did, that's a federal offense because it had alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. That's under that pretense. So now he's going to a Fed joint. 3 hots in a cot. I don't have to pay no light bill. Sure, I might have somebody tell me what to do for the rest of my life, but I ain't never got to pay for cable TV. Have you been seeing those signs? People know that you won't kill me because there is no death penalty. But I can't live in society, so I would rather commit something hideous. Whether I'm gonna tell you a prime example. Old white cat, when I was incarcerated, he used to do seasonal jail time. You know what seasonal jail time is? In the wintertime, he'll go bust a window, have a liquor bottle, drink that liquor, and wait for the police to come take him. Okay. And then he stays in jail for about 6 months. Now at 6 months, it's spring. He can go back out. He can live on the park bench. Because I asked him, I said, man, what making you keep coming back to this joint, man? I'm doing 5 years. I'm trying to get out. You getting out, coming right back. He said, you know what? It's better for me if I'm in here in the wintertime. I don't have to sleep on a park bench. If I'm here in the wintertime, I will have something to eat. If I'm here on the wintertime, I will have some heat. And I'm not here long. I'm just here for 6 months. White man now. So I'm just here for 6 months because I can't make it out there.
Miss April, can you play that Ty Tribbett song? Yes, in 9 for 9. I want you to hear this song.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
a Ty Tribbett song. I love Ty Tribbett. I don't have the energy to watch him. He's
What you
more,
like about him?
Oh, him and his group, everybody, they have so much energy in praising the Lord. I mean, from the time they hit the stage. Now, Cousin Kurt, you know, he goes in spurts, and he you know. But Ty, I mean, he everything is original. And he gets down and dirty in praising the Lord, and I love it. I love his spirit. And he's been out for quite some time, and I thought that he would die down. Yeah, he's still number
hot
one.
alive.
Yeah, he's still hot. So I want to see if any of my people out there have heard this song. What was the name of it?
African medley.
Yes, the African medley. You are listening to the Diva Dee Worldwide show, and I have my guest, the host, Sam 44 Man.
You know it.
And we'll be right back.
On ventradio.net.
One time. Question one time. Who has the final say? You say. You say. Who has the final say? Come on. No matter what the doctor says. Hey, no matter what your friends may say. Say, Jehovah. He turned my life around. I like this part. He makes a way where there is. Here we go. Sing it. Squeeze. Everybody wave your hand. Lua, lua, lua. Lua, yes, I do it. Lua, lua, lua. Lua, yes, I do it. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, yes, you ole. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, yes, you ole. Mighty, mighty, mighty. Mighty, yes, you mighty. 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 Power, power, power. Power, you got power. Power, power, power. You say, holy, holy, holy. Holy, yes, you holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, yes, you holy. Mighty, mighty, mighty. Mighty, yes, you mighty. Mighty, mighty, mighty. Mighty, yes, you mighty. Amen, amen. You say, amen, amen. It is so let it be. Your word is yes and amen. Oh, oh, oh. Amen. Hey, thank you, Jesus. Let's give him thanks tonight. Thank you, Jesus. Can we give him thanks tonight? Yeah. Thank you.
welcome back. Welcome back. That was Ty Tribbett, African Medley. Yes, I like that. Did you like that, Sam? Yeah, I like that because that gives you a spice, a flavor. And happy Resurrection Sunday to all my brothers and sisters, my kings and my queens. Okay, we gonna kick it right on back off. Now you know what we ran over real fast with Michael Basin being an atheist, him being in the poly world.
So tell the people, what does that mean, a poly world?
Poly world. Okay, I believe that's the whole world is polygamous, and you can have multiple husbands and wives in that one relationship. It's always unfair because it's usually one man with 2 or 3 or 4 wives.
Well, it's like that in Islam too. But the thing of that is, the man is supposed to be the provider.
Mm-hmm.
And all the women in the East know that. And it is not against the religion to have like a wife and another wife. But here's the thing. You just can't have a wife and then go over to this wife and bang her like a girlfriend. No. Up to 3. But you have to take care of everyone. You can't take care of the first no different than the second. You can't take care of the second no different than the third. And that's
We can't wait to jump in on this one.
I'm just saying.
We about to tag.
I'm just saying.
But first, let's know that Susan Anderson, yay, is
Yay!
on the line, and Susan said, "Good morning and happy blessed Easter." She says,
Good morning.
"Y'all making me hungry." She also says, "My knees won't let me dance around the dining room table anymore like they did in the Beetlejuice movie." So she evidently enjoyed the song, and so but go ahead and move on.
Okay, so the first thing, can he financially hold down 2 or 3 women? Because I never see that.
I have
That's the
seen
thing.
it.
You have to be. You cannot accomplish. You cannot fortify like this is my wife, this is my chicks on the side. No. You have to do the same thing that you do for your wife, for her, and for her.
I've seen
all
it
the time.
because I worked for a company. I'll keep their name out of the mix, and he was from Africa, and so what he would do is when he was interested in a female, he would take them to her country, and he would marry her and bring her back to the States, because United States don't
Right.
allow multiple wives, but he would take care of all of them. He had several companies, and in the several companies that he had, they all had their own homes, and they had wonderful homes. They lived in like Canton and Farmington and St. Clair Shore, and they dressed really well. They had wonderful cars. They had Lexus, Benz, Mercedes.
Nobody can be riding in the Kia.
No,
Ain't got a $5,000 rent a
they all
house.
had,
No.
and so I stopped working for him, because in his mind he kept on saying that he was going to take his whole company to his land as a trip. But then I knew that something was different in regards to me, because they served him. And me, I'm just innocent. I just don't know. I'm just working for the company. They served him. They took his shoes to get shined. They took his shirts to the laundry. They did those things. They bought him coffee, and they went to get whatever he wanted for lunch, and they
Cook it,
they
prepare
cooked
it.
it, they prepared it, or they bought it. They served him, and so he never asked me to do any of that stuff. He would ask me to go deposit the money in the bank. That was my errand. And so when he asked me to go deposit the money in the bank, the one wife became offended. I wasn't becoming offended because I wasn't trying to be the next wife. But she became offended that he was allowing me to take the money to the bank, because to them that symbolizes something. I don't know what it symbolizes.
That's a girlfriend or side chick thing. That's
Or
what it
that's
means.
the next
That's
wife.
what you mean.
Right.
You
I think
giving
that's
my
a-
husband giving you money. What's happening here?
But
you know what that mean.
But and so then when he started saying that that he was going to, and I was on the list of people that he was going to take to his land. It was a bunch of us, and the two of the women worked at the same company that I worked for. They was really at a difference of opinion because they didn't like it. They didn't like it at all. They didn't have nothing to worry about because I wasn't going, but they became offended. But he took care of them well. They didn't want for anything. They didn't, they lived very well.
What number were you going to be?
I think number 4.
Oh,
Number
he
4.
had some bread, did he? Number
Okay.
4. Yeah, he had some bread.
He did. He had several companies.
Hell, I
he
can
has
barely
a
take
college.
care of one. Talking about
Okay.
4.
He has a college that is very successful in this in Michigan, and then he has others in other states, and so very successful, very intelligent, very powerful businessman.
But a lot of people I notice that come from these foreign places, they already coming with something.
Yes, he
They
came with something.
they coming with billions of millions
Yes.
of dollars. I got gold, I got gas, I got whatever.
Yes.
I'm a billionaire. They got more billionaires over there than over here.
They do.
I mean, there's one billionaire that I seen in Africa, and there was what number they were. I think he was like number 1 in the world.
He is.
He's a
I know
black
who you're
man.
talking
Africa.
about.
He's got coal mines, gas, all that in Africa.
Yes.
Now, Jay-Z was around 11, 12, but he was known as just entertainment. I think it was maybe about 3 black people that was on that out of the entire world.
It is. It's 3 black men that are out of Africa that are the richest men in the world.
And y'all talking about
And
Bezos
one is into fiber optics.
Yeah. It's
and
another guy,
media.
telecommunications. Yeah. So,
And so-
they don't never throw these people up to us. The average black child out here thinks that success is 1, being in major sports, 2, selling dope or hustling, 3, pushing pills and drugs. And these are the 1, 2, 3 destructive things that get you, 1, either in jail, 2, murdered, or you might be in one of these wheelchairs for the rest of your life. Is it worth it? Nobody wants to go to school no more. Why? We did. Didn't you just hear April say that we had to read big book reports, read? Took my phone from my grandson. He needs to charge it up. He wants to use my iPad. No, found something to do. What is it to do? I'm bored.
Well, the
Read
kids,
a book.
Yeah,
Go outside and play.
But see, you have to entertain that. You have to not tell them to read a book.
You have to read it with them.
You
and
have to
teach
make
them.
it. You have to make it exciting. I remember when my son was little, I made going to the library exciting. And I remember when he was little, they had Borders. Borders was open, and we would that was our Saturday trip once a month.
Well, I used to do that with the kids in my neighborhood. I didn't have a vehicle. We lived on Euclid off of Linwood. I would walk them to the library that was on the boulevard at the time. They had a library right there at the boulevard. I would take all the kids, get them out the neighborhood because everybody was selling dope. And that's all it was, state of dope things and people selling. So I used to try to get them away from that and let's go to the library. They had activities in the library for the summertime,
They did.
kids, little programs and stuff. And I would let them go and get books. And we would sit in there and they could look on the internet. Some of them kids didn't have internet, so they'd have a chance to be on the internet. It was just getting them away from that activity. And that's why everybody looks at me the way they do, as far as knowing that when your child is with me, he going to learn something. he gonna be respectable or something. Because I'm so tired of seeing these children that are being raised nowadays are so non-mindful of respect, character, dignity. You know, I mean,
But that's also a learn. You have to embrace that. You know,
But if it's not
people
happening at
people
home.
used to say, why your mama got you saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir.
Yeah.
But that was the standard that I raised my son on, and to the point that he says it effortlessly. He don't even have to think about it. He'll see if Diva Dee says, Austin, would you like a piece of candy? The first thing is going to come to his mind, yes, but he's going to say yes ma'am and not even think about it, because he's
Right.
going to give that respect, not based on her age, but just giving that respect. That's something that you have to cultivate. You have to
But see,
cultivate.
that's the
those
thing.
things.
We don't put that into the minds of our children because
Well, we
most of
do.
us are disrespectful.
Well, we do because I call Miss April Miss April, and I got some years on Miss April, but I call her that as sign of respect, and that's because grandmother told me, you know, to always show respect, and like she taught her son, I taught my children. Now, between that, there's a little gap there.
It is. It's a gap.
There's a little gap
It's a
there.
little gap.
Yeah, because my grandson, he don't. He didn't get it. He's not disrespectful, but I wouldn't put a big thing on respect.
I mean,
you know?
we don't have any mannerisms and etiquettes is what the word I was looking for. Etiquette. We don't, as far as our young men is concerned, we don't like go lightly. For instance, when I was in vocational center, they used to teach the restaurant industry. They would teach you how to serve. They would teach you how to walk into a restaurant with a female, how to pull a chair out for a lady and push the chair up for a lady before you sit down. You see, know what fork to use. What is a food dinner fork and what is a salad fork? What is
those are the things that they taught there, because we were getting taught that at home.
Yeah, we were. We were
but a
getting
lot
taught
of
it at
kids
home.
weren't. Yeah, we were getting taught that at home.
Also, you know, that's a lost art. But I
Yes, it
remember the
is.
church had the debutante ball, and the debutante ball, before the debutante balls, they had it where you had to take a class because you was going to be
cotillion
served
and all that.
a 3-course or a 5-course meal, and the church had it where the ladies, you would go to your pre-debutante ball or cotillion ball classes, and the boys had their own, and you were taught what fork to use, what spoon to use, and the men would let out the chair for you, and you knew how to sit properly, and then I think culture has changed too, because even people that was not your parents, they were responsible for teaching you. Because I remember one time at church, because I was a little tomboy, and sometime I would just forget. And one time I was sitting in church, or I was sitting in a class in church, and I was sitting like this. You know, just like a boy, sitting like a boy. And I remember she wasn't my mother. And she was like, excuse me. That's what she said. Excuse me. And quickly I said, oh, yes, ma'am. But she wasn't my mother.
Right,
You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
We're in that nowadays, if she said that to somebody, another woman would come in, you check my child.
Exactly.
My child
Yeah,
can
right.
sit whichever
Right,
way
right,
she
right,
want to
right.
sit.
Mhm.
We're in that if that lady would have went to my mother, like say for instance, if I would have said to her, excuse me, and if I would have said,
Lady.
I'm not sitting, I'm sitting the way I want to sit.
Oh,
Then
And you just responded.
she was okay. That's what she would say. Oh, okay. And then after church, she would have said, I went to your daughter and I put your daughter in check, and she said,
this or that.
Okay. So then that meant I was going to be ultimately embarrassed because my mother was going to take me in the bathroom and they was going to hear my mother whooping on my behind.
Hallelujah.
She was going to be whooping on my behind. And then let somebody say something about her whooping on her own child. And then when I got home, then I was officially really going to get
No,
it.
there wasn't no people to walk in and talk about, well, you shouldn't be whooping them like that. I should call child protectors. You call who?
No.
Because the neighborhood whooped us.
Yes.
Yes.
The neighborhood whooped us, and
Yes.
when we got home, we got the other whooping.
Yeah.
We did.
You down there showing out in
Look,
front of
you would
Miss
mess
Jones'
up
house.
one place, and then the neighbors see you say, I seen what you did. I'm letting your mama
Yes.
know after I get through whooping your ass and putting your ass in here so you know you're wrong.
I remember her name was Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell. You
I had Miss Holly.
We wasn't allowed to ride our bike in the street. We wasn't allowed to ride our bike in the street. Well, I figured one day, okay,
Oh,
my
no,
mom,
you-
my dad in the house.
Oh, no, you
And
did.
so I'm just gonna ride right quick in the street.
Oh, you
Everybody
making the
listening?
rules.
Everybody listening?
I was just gonna ride right quick in the street and then turn around and go back. It's just gonna be just a thrill.
Okay.
And Miss Campbell down the street, she said, "Come here, come here."
Queen Mother, is you listening?
She, my mother knows. She said, "Come here, come here right now." And I said, "Yes, ma'am." I took my bike, and she took her hand, and she was like, "Swap, swap." I mean, she was whooping me, her heavy hand, and she was like, "You know your mama don't like you going no street. Don't let me catch you in no street no more." And so I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "And in fact, walk your bike back. Don't ride your bike. Walk your bike right back there. And you better tell your mama what happened because I'm coming down there." And so I said, "Ooh." So I walked my bike back. And by that time, my mom came back on the porch. And she said, "Why are you walking your bike back?" And I knew that Miss Campbell was going to tell.
Right behind you.
So
Right behind
And
you.
it usually was like that.
she was right
Right
behind me.
behind you.
And I said, "Mama, I rode my bike in the street, and Miss Campbell had to get me." And my mother said, "Oh, go in the house." She said, "Go in the house. Put the bike up. Go in the house." And Miss Campbell said, "Yep, I caught her. She was riding it. She called herself sneaking. Don't know these cars is crazy." And I got her. And my mother said, "Thank you so much, Miss Campbell." And she said, and she know I love her. She know I love her. My mom said, "I didn't. Who love me and what hit me like that?" And so when I got in the house, my mother said, "Go in the room. Get ready."
'Cause she finna love you too.
She getting ready to love me too. She getting ready to love me too. And then when my dad got home,
Oh, he loved you too?
no, he was the punishment. So you not riding that bike for a month.
Oh.
You know that. You know that bike is put up until I say so. And then the neighborhood or your family did things together, because I remember if you got in trouble, not only did your parents know, but they told the grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
And so next thing you know, your grandmama saying, "What you doing riding a bike in the street?" And you think that, well, that was last week. So now you getting it with grandma and you getting it with granddad. Granddad like, "Oh, your allowance is cut off because you knew you shouldn't have been in that street." Well, a lot of them, they supported each other where that support is not there. Wherein that I tell people at church when my son was little, if you see my son out of line, you better get with him because he going to wish you would have got with him instead of me. You going to wish.
Now, change up just a minute.
Check that site. I think it's on there. The trailer at the TikTok. Checking to see if that trailer on there. Cause I just seen it pop up.
I
at,
don't know how to pull it from here.
TikTok.
The TikTok.
Oh, okay. Cause I think you go TikTok Glenn Cannon at Glenn Cannon.
No, I don't know how to pull it from here into this
okay.
system.
You know we still on the air, right?
Yeah. We excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. We was trying to see if we could get y'all hooked up for this premiere. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, we try to make it happen Thursday.
So
Now, what was that, dear?
So Diva Dee, what was the worst whooping you had?
Yeah.
Oh,
Belt or extension cord?
man. I think it would be
Or switch?
The switch. It would be
The
a switch. It
Did
would
they
be a
braid
switch.
it?
No, but I always had to go and get it myself.
Didn't you used to hate that?
Yeah.
Girl, it'd take me all day to find a switch.
If you brought one in that wasn't the one that they want, you would get whooping with it, and then you had to go and get another
Don't
one.
let it break.
Right. I didn't like wearing slips.
You didn't like wearing
I
slips?
did not like wearing slips, and at least 2 or 3 days out of the week, I got the whooping for not wearing slips with the braid. And you think that, but I would try and sneak past, and I would hug the wall and try and get past my grandmother and my mother, with the skirt on, going to school, and they would run their hand right up the back of my leg. And now I done got a whooping before I went to school.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
And
That
see, that
is.
sometimes, like the switch issue, everybody might say, "I don't nobody get whooped by switches no more." But if y'all young out there, you're not my age or Miss Diva Dee or April. That used to be a psychological terrification in your mind before you even got hit. Because, like Diva said, if you came in with that little switch, my grandmother, break it apart. Yeah, I ain't did it. She'd be like, all right, come on over here. I'm just a little kid, grandmama. You a little grown man right now. Come here. See that noise alone when you wish she missed you, but then you hear that. That's almost like a whip when you was getting whipped in slavery days. Like, and she test driving too. All them trees just fall off. A whole tree fall off.
And Sharon Bracey is telling on you because Sharon Bracey said, "Good morning, Sister. Resurrection Sunday. Be blessed. Enjoy the best blessed Sunday." She said, "Still don't want to wear a slip."
What? You doing over here, Diva?
Ain't got on the slip right now. No.
She don't want to get toe up.
But my mom missed her calling. I said my mom missed her calling because my mom should have been in the military because a whooping from my mother was a psychological nightmare to me because she would have a chair and you had to put your hand on the chair, which means that your booty was in the air.
No.
And then she would talk. And so she got the switch in her hand. And
Now she's going to have a conversation.
And your booty's in the air, and your
Right.
booty's shaking,
Right.
because you waiting on the impact. And so she was like, I just don't
Water
understand.
temperature.
I just don't understand what is wrong with you. Why I got to continue to say whatever I've been saying to you, and your booty is shaking. And so then all of a sudden you hear a swap, and then you like, ooh, and then she would say very kindly, "Put your hand back on the chair."
Oh, they wasn't going to run after you. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to run after you.
Oh no, she was like, "Put your hand back on the chair." And so you like, mama, please, put your hand back on the chair. And so you put your hand back on the chair, and then she was like, and I told you time and time again, I just wanted her just to get it over with.
Right. And
'Cause your
stop
booty's shaking.
all that talking, mama.
Your booty is shaking.
See, that was the psychological
Right, that was
Right,
a psychological,
right.
because you didn't know when
it's coming.
it was coming.
They did. They have to give you a speech. Get it over.
Hey,
They give you a
y'all remember the
speech.
razor strap?
Now my mom didn't do the razor
no, I
strap.
didn't. No, we
Oh,
didn't.
you didn't get the razor. I didn't
No.
either, but my grandfather used to put that down, and he had a little way he did it. He would, like I learned this from him when I pulled that Mossberg on the police, and I had it behind my leg. They beating on my door like the police. But anyway, my grandfather used to put the razor strap behind his leg. You wouldn't even see it. You just know he got it behind there, and he want to talk to you. I don't know what it is. I keep trying to tell you over and over again, but It's not quite getting the understanding, do you? Well, yes, granddaddy. No. Wah. He done probably dropped 7 on you. Granddaddy. No. We need to talk. Come on over here. He ain't gonna chase you either. Come on over here. See, that's, I think, where we messed up. Where we letting our kids run all around the house, tear the house up and shit. We didn't do that with the grandparents or the parents. They say don't move.
You didn't
Don't move.
Now, my sister tried my mom. My sister ran.
Oh, did she?
And my mom was very, I told you my mom missed her calling. She should have been military.
Ooh-wee.
My mom didn't say nothing. My mom didn't do anything. My mom was like, okay. And so later, my sister was like, Mama, I'm so sorry. She said, no problem. And so a couple of days, later, I guess when I told you they did psychological thing.
Yeah, I figured it was at night when she went to
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. A couple of days later, we all had our time to take our showers and our baths, and it was my sister's time. A couple of days later, I think I had taken a bath and had washed the tub out, and my mother said, "Okay, Shawnee, it's time for you to take a bath." And so she said, "Okay, Mama." She done forgot about it. It's a couple of days later, and so my sister. I guess my mother timed it where my sister had already taken her clothes off. And then all of a sudden, me and my brother was watching TV. We had taken our baths. We was watching TV, and we seen my mother go past with the belt. And we sitting looking.
This drama here. Forget the TV.
turn that TV off.
No, what we would do.
Motion picture coming.
Because what we would do, it seemed like my mom would go down the line. So we said, okay, it's time to go to bed. Because we knew that if my mother had a reason to whoop the rest of us, we was next. So me and my brother tiptoed to our room and got in our beds like, okay, it's time. But I heard my mother say, she locked the door. She said, run now. She said, run now. And
Yeah.
I can tell you my sister never ran again.
Yeah. And see, like Diva was talking about that in the bed whooping. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she done forgot about it.
Yeah,
I'm
you in a
straight.
deep-
You
I'm
up
in
there
a
dreaming
deep
all of a sudden.
sleep.
Yeah, you thought I forgot, huh? You thought to move that cover. You thought I forgot. Oh, wow. 12:30 in the morning. Who getting beat down at 12:30? Hell,
Now I
did it
told
at
you to
4.
wash those dishes. Now get up and wash those dishes.
But my mother did one of the. I hated the fact that we was so poor we didn't even have a dishwasher. I was the dishwasher. I hated washing dishes. It'd be tons of dishes, holidays, tons of dishes. I gotta wash them by myself. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be a little clever. I go get garbage bags. All dirty dishes, any dirty dish ever came. Did this for some months, maybe some years. And I was hiding bags in certain parts of the basement. And we had
You hid the. You
we
didn't
had
throw them
we had a
away.
sink that I could lift that up. I stuck bags up under there.
You didn't even throw them away. You just put them in there.
My mother started saying, my dish is coming up short around here. My forks, my spoons, everywhere there. I don't know. You been throwing my stuff? No.
No, you weren't throwing them away.
No.
I swear to God, I never forget this. I was so tired I played that day. It was the Jerry Lewis Telethon. Came on at 6 o'clock in the evening. Early that morning, before the telethon at 6 in the evening, my mother found all these dishes. When she whooped me up, I had went downstairs. She had bags of dishes all over the place. She made me wash every dish, every bag, mold, mildew, whatever was on there. I got it off. I swear to God. Jerry Lewis Telethon came on at 6 o'clock in the evening, and it went off at 6 o'clock in the evening. That's how long I washed dishes, from 6 in the evening that day till Jerry Lewis went off the telethon that next day in the evening.
That's about the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Right.
I swear to God, my
You
mother.
didn't get rid of the evidence.
Girl.
You put the dishes in a bag and left and hid them.
And hit him.
And hid 'em in the house.
Oh.
And that wasn't nothing. I took
That
the
wasn't
garbage.
Nothing.
I used to take the garbage because we lived on a 2-family flat. I used to call myself take the garbage and just throw it over to the neighbor's yard so they pick the garbage up and go in there. I ended up doing it so long that the neighbor's yard was so damn filthy with garbage spread all over the place. The city came out and found them. We had to dig up their whole backyard, take all that garbage that I had put in there, and put it in the ground and cover it up.
What?
I was a little bad boy. Yeah,
And you don't know how to get rid of evidence.
no, I
Right.
didn't.
Right.
And then I started to learn how to burn up the evidence. Like I burnt up this house once, and then I had to burn it up 5 more times. That's when I got knocked. Yeah, I had a problem with it.
He cannot go nowhere with us.
No, he can't.
Because
Not to wash no dishes.
No.
We gonna say, don't let him wash
no
no
dishes.
dishes. Don't let him wash no dishes.
But
But as girls,
had
isn't-
evidence though.
But girls, you know, I felt that it was discriminative with girls because off the rip, you know, we had to wash dishes. We had to wash dishes.
I had 2 sisters. They ain't washing out with a dish.
We had to wash dishes.
You the oldest.
Yeah.
We had to wash dishes. That was it. You know, but I was guilty one time of putting a dirty fork in the container. You know, washing dishes real fast. And I never do that again because that next morning, all the dishes and all the china my mother had taken out of all of the cabinets and stuff. Every last one of them. Every pot we owned. Every dish. Every glass. And, you know, back then, still is because my mom still has it.
The China cabinet.
We had china cabinets.
Yes.
Yeah, China cabinet.
We had we had the regular
Did you have
dishes.
a buffet?
Right. And you know, you got the regular dishes that you use every day,
Right.
but then you got the
Them
china
special
cabinets.
dishes, right.
Right. And so every dish, regular, every dish, every pot, my mother had taken out the cabinet, and my mother said, evidently you need practice in washing dishes.
It made you wash them all
And
over
she made
again?
me wash every dish. And
So
she
had
made
a
me
greasy fork.
she made one fork, and then she made me because then don't you remember, in the cabinets we had the contact paper in the cabinets, so I had to take all the contact paper out, put new contact paper, wash the cabinet, and the china cabinet. Remember, we had that stuff, the Dr. W stuff. What is
Dr.
that? Dr. something. And the china cabinet didn't have contact paper. The china cabinet, you cleaned that with the Dr. whatever, and you cleaned the glass and all that. I had to clean the glass, I had to clean the china cabinet, and I had to wash all the dishes. She said, you need practice. And I figured since you need practice, that this is how you're going to get practice. She took everything. Every pot.
I wish a kid today would tell me about some damn child abuse. You don't know child abuse. You can't handle child abuse.
But you know what? I never did that again.
I guess you did.
I never put a dirty anything. And it was one fork.
But
Well, I sure learned my lesson too.
Miss April, have you ever heard of a sneaky link?
What is a sneaky link?
You heard of a sneaky link?
Is that a man sneaking out at night?
Everybody say the same thing.
I don't know.
What is a sneaky link?
Oh, that's your side piece.
Oh, that's what I said. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's the updated.
Oh, that's the
chi-
updated version.
That's what it's
The
called.
sneaky
now.
link.
Sneaky link.
It's a sidekick.
That's your side piece.
Side
That's your
piece.
side piece.
So I'm Boosie's sneaky link.
Yes, you are.
Her dog.
With a
her
piece of
dog.
bread.
Oh. So where you
Sneaky
get that
link.
from?
Ain't that something?
TikTok.
Sneaky link.
Yeah.
You know I hang out.
Now,
with
what
some
highly
side piece.
educated young child just
Came
put this
up with
word out
that.
there?
Yeah,
Sneaky
your sneaky
link.
link. Your sneaky link.
Tell me what the circumference of a circle is, okay?
A sneaky link.
A sneaky link.
Is it 180 or 360? Which one? My God.
A 360 sneaky link.
Sneaky link. Right. Your side piece. And it's something if your side piece have a side piece.
And that's challenging these days, because when you were growing up, young men, if you had a girl and you had another girl on the side, that's just that. But your girl got a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker. But I wonder how these guys feel now that, because that was my era. Guy, girl, guy. But now it's guy, girl, girl.
Right.
And it's like, do I get my heart broke, or they
Right.
just get ready to party?
And I wonder that your spouse cheating, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if you find out that he's cheating with
Another man.
yeah.
Ooh, that's a killer. That's a divorce.
Well, there's
move
a
there.
wonderful story in Color for Women
Hey.
that Miss G wrote in regards to that matter. You need to get that book, Color for Women, Color of Women.
Okay.
Hey, I help
got
you
that book.
direct it, because I've got this movie I can come up in my head right now.
Because
where this woman really think that her man cheating with another woman.
No,
And
she didn't even know
follow
he
him
was
and
cheating.
find out
And
he
the and
was
the
cheating with
and the man called. I'm gonna give a little piece of it. Then y'all got to go get the book to find out the rest, because the rest is interesting.
Okay.
The man called to say, "Can you tell your husband to leave my man alone?"
What are we talking about here? Your husband.
the
You
Diva
mean
Dee
your wife?
Worldwide
You
show.
tell your husband to leave. A man called and said, "Can you tell your husband to leave my man alone?"
Like your friend or
No.
your
And so you need to
partner?
get the book. It's called Color of Women.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
the
you're
wonderful
right. That's
part
gonna
of
be
it,
interesting.
the wonderful part of it is I'm in the book. I got a chapter in the book. It's not that one. Thank you, Jesus. And Sonia Purdy has a chapter in that book, so you need to get
I
that
have that
book.
book. I have
You
that
have that
book.
book, and
Yes.
read it in regards to that matter. But a man called her.
Okay,
And-
whose chapter is that in?
Yes, Miss G's. A
Miss
man
G's
called her
okay.
and said, "Can you ask your husband to leave my man alone?"
That's got to be heart wrenching to a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost like a man being told his wife is cheating with another man. Okay, that's normancy. But when your man and find out your wife is cheating with another woman, it was an incident like that downtown where the guy was suspicious of his wife doing something or cheating with somebody, and he followed her. And he followed her to a bar and found her all hugged up with this female. And they got into it. And as a result, he ended up shooting the girlfriend, shooting the wife in the foot. And he did some jail time over there. And I said, damn, I wonder, can he plead temporary insanity?
How many cuss words you done said this morning?
Just 2 minutes.
He's doing good though.
Well, he is. He is. He
It's
really
too-
is.
it's too minimal.
Because
He said, "Minimum."
right.
Y'all got to pray for me on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, this is not Thursday night show.
No.
But he's doing good though.
He
See,
is.
I have
Not one
mannerisms.
MF has
Nope,
come out.
nope,
No,
nope,
he's
nope.
been selective about his cuss words.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
He's made sure that they were in the Bible. See,
Right.
that
And
lets
he
me
done-
know.
Yeah,
That lets us know that
Yeah.
he's been reading the Bible.
Hey.
Right.
'Cause
And he done
know-
slid
he
them
know
in
it's-
real
And
fast.
he know which cuss words to use. He know. He's okay. They shouldn't be mad at this because this is the Bible.
Right. He be getting them in there though.
Hey,
He been
I
getting them in.
had one guy. He expect me to just cuss at him, and
He
did
expect you to
something-
cuss at him?
Yeah, because he had did something boneheaded, and he had said something. And I turned around and looked at him. I said, "You know what? It's the people like you that sit back and demise our race by sitting back and giving false information and denial and reject to someone else's accomplishment because you're too weak to prosper for your own self." That nigga turned around and say, "That nigga just cussed me out intelligently?" Yeah, I did. I mean,
You
I know
didn't say a cuss word?
not one cuss word, but the way I was expressing those words, you see where I'm doing my guidance, but it's you that is the problem within our race that don't like to see people that are in my guidance going forward when you are standing still. And he's looking around saying, "Did this nigga just cuss me out in intelligent way?" Yeah. I didn't
But
cuss
you-
you out. And
But you've read the Bible before, haven't you?
Huh?
You've read the Bible before, haven't you?
Have I been at the bottom?
You read the Bible
The
before.
Bible.
Oh yeah, I had to.
I know, because I know you using the cuss words that's in the Bible.
Thou shalt watch thy mouth.
On the Diva Dee show.
Boy, oh boy, y'all keep me laughing. This has been 2 hours of craziness that I am enjoying.
You have she said there's next week's topic. Where's next week's topic? Said Sonia Purdy, colorful women. No, it's the color of women.
Okay,
And
who talking?
Susan Anderson.
Okay.
It said it's Easter Sunday. He better be good. Yeah, you saying, man, you better be good.
I'm trying.
Because it's Easter Sunday. He's
I'm
being
trying.
good because, like I said, you could tell he read the Bible because every word he's used, I guess he figured they can't be mad at that because they said that in the Bible.
PG.
Yeah, but Sue on Thursday night, he is Mr. Sand 44 man raw.
Yeah,
And it is raw.
Raw.
and he is.
Like somebody done cracked you in the head with a pipe wrench and you see
All
that
the way down to
yellow
the white
meat.
meat. All the way down.
All the way down to the
down.
bone.
Right.
I
So
like it bare to the bone.
so I get him on Sunday morning and this
Try
is
to rectify it a little bit.
we try and save him together.
He's doing good though. He's doing real good.
So now my book is out. Unlock your hidden treasure. It's time to shine.
All right.
Yeah, and we had a wonderful time a couple of weeks ago. We did our book launch, and I have my retractable banner. Look at that, Sandman.
Get you one of them jackets and walk around. You'll be a walking billboard like me.
All right,
Trying
just
to tell you.
okay. Isn't that? These are cute. These are cute.
Somebody showing you the ropes real good.
Okay. Did you?
I wonder who that is. I only seen one person doing that, maybe two.
Yeah, he threw
That's
that
nice,
ringer on
that's
out
nice.
there,
He threw
didn't
that
he?
out there. He threw that out there.
And ladies and gentlemen, while we speaking on nicely, still don't forget us May 13th, Bel Air. We expect to see you all out there. You want to call in for those tickets, ladies and gentlemen. 10100 East 8 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan. The red carpet is at 7 p.m. Showtime is at 8, and the after party is at 21455 Melrose Ave. So we'll see you out there Friday, May 13th. Get your tickets, 218-506-8368. And also, don't forget our BBS boys every Wednesday before you, man. On Saturday, June 18th, 9 to 9. Don't come if you can't. Stay out on the porch because we're going to be out there. Diva Dee, we're going to have her pass her curfew. We'll let the mayor know. And it'll be at the David H. Shepherd Park. That is 24198 and the block of Church Street in Oak Park, Michigan. So we'll see y'all out there. What you got to go for us out the door, Diva?
Well, my birthday is May 12th, right before.
What?
Yeah.
I'll be using that to get a drink now.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I am. First of all,
Will church lady be there?
I think she will be.
Because you
Are
know,
you sure she
know,
ain't at the-
'cause
at the
no. The
praising it?
church lady, she twerked for Jesus. Her
Yeah, I was about to ask. Who
Yeah.
Because he's out there watching.
Okay. She would have came today, but she didn't want to show you up today.
Yeah.
And she's been getting
I can
mail, twerkologica. Ha!
Turkology.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dig that.
Yeah.
She's
You know,
signed
she related to 50.
50 pieces of gold.
No, 50. 50
Oh,
Cent.
50.
Yeah. He runs the church on Saturday night.
Oh. So what does he call it? I like the thuggish kid.
No. It's a regular church on Sunday morning because he donates the process, the proceeds
too.
So on Saturday night he just make it rain, and on
At
Sunday
the strip
morning,
club?
no,
in the basement
church.
at the church.
At the basement of the church.
Well, some strip clubs is in the basement.
And he knows the bishop. He knows.
Is the bishop down there too?
No.
He knows the
Bishop Morton.
because Bishop Morton recorded a song called "Let It Rain," but that was really 50's song. But he asked him to change the name instead of saying "Let It Rain." 50 wanted him to say "Make It Rain," so they came up with a cooperation.
Make it
with-
rain.
Right.
Yeah.
So they in a corporation and elaboration with each other.
Right.
They came out with this.
Right.
Yeah, instead of him saying "Make It Rain," the bishop said in the song "Let It Rain."
Let
Oh,
it
yeah,
rain.
you can
Let
just
it
change
rain.
just a certain word and it takes
Right,
it straight
right.
from it. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even know they knew each other, but she informed us that 50 know the
Well,
bishop.
see, it's a spiritual world out there.
50 have a spiritual way.
Wait,
Did you know that?
Yeah,
Does
it's
that
a
mean
spiritual-
spirituality? Like you call him on the phone, he's spiritually given.
Oh no, ain't no calling on the phone. No. When you there's a genius, and then you go to that upper level. Almost up to the upper room.
Okay.
And when 50 sat down, he need it to go globally, and he knew that he only had this pocket. But since he was in the church, he felt the spirit.
Okay.
On letting it, making it
Oh,
rain.
let it rain, make it rain. Let it rain, make it rain.
It ain't nothing like Kanye, is it?
No.
What is he? What is he?
50
Baptist
believe-
Reverend
50
Kanye?
believe in paying people.
Oh,
Kanye don't believe in paying
I
people.
know he said something about the church and he's a preacher and they out.
No, 50 believe in paying
Did
people.
they say they drew the church in the woods or something?
Kanye, he don't pay his people. So
Yeah.
billionaire
So
don't
50
pay
Wait a minute,
his
so they doing it for free?
50 pays. 50 pays. And you know what, Miss April? I forgot to tell you. I guess we have to talk about it next week. LL Cool J is on TikTok, and he gave out his telephone number for you to
What?
text him.
Wait a minute, hold up. But wait a minute,
That's next week?
him married, so no, I'm not.
Yeah,
no,
but
I can't call him.
so he gave out
Assalamu
his,
alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
April number 2.
Number 2. She's number 2. So you can text him, and he texts you with words of encouragement.
That's wonderful.
It is. So yeah, I got a couple of 2 messages from him.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, I got a surprise because I got a message from I text Maxwell. So funny. I text
Ooh.
Maxwell, and when I text him, it was his fan page.
Mr. I always feel like
Right.
somebody watching me.
No, that's
Mr.
not
Maxwell.
Oh, Mr. Maxwell. I thought you meant Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. But you got
Yeah,
the wrong
but
song, don't
yeah.
you?
Yeah, he do.
That's Maxwell.
No, that's
not
Michael
somebody-
Jackson.
No, not I always dream like somebody watching me. That's Maxwell.
Oh, that's Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is
David Bowie.
no, not David Boyd.
That's not Maxwell.
That's not Maxwell.
They got Michael Jackson's in the background. I always feel that's Michael Jackson, but the artist is Maxwell.
I ain't
Lot of
never
people-
heard that version.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that.
But
That's not that's Maxwell and Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's in the soundtrack. Oh, but I wanted to say on the
Well, wait. Did you finish your Maxwell story?
but
Oh, you
when
got
when
Maxwell. Go ahead.
You know,
Let
I
me
was
find
sad that I didn't get a chance to go. So I sent a text to say I'm a great fan of yours, and so I just wanted to wish you much success. Although I wasn't able to get a ticket due to procrastination, but hopefully another time or while you're still out on tour, I'll get a chance to experience your concert. I said, but some people text some things in regards to your concert, and from what I seen, it was a phenomenal show, and I wish you much success. Big hugs. And so all of a sudden, I received this text saying, "Hey, baby, thank you for the great words." So I'm thinking, okay, somebody playing some jokes. I said, "Who is this?" And the person said, "Maxwell, you sent, you posted something on my fan page, and I answers my fan page." I was like, "Yeah, right." I was like, "Okay, if that makes you feel happy to kind of spark up my ego when I know this isn't Maxwell, then you go ahead and do whatever you need to do to make yourself happy." Well, then evidently he contacted his manager, and his manager sent me a text and said, "That is the real Maxwell." And sent me a picture. I had to show you the picture. Sent me a picture of the guy and Maxwell together. And so I text him back to say, I'm so sorry. He said, no, baby. You good. He was like, just let my manager know when you're going to go and into a concert of mine, and I'll make sure you get backstage so you can take a picture of the real Maxwell. And he laughed. So,
Wow.
And I'm sorry, you was right. It wasn't Maxwell. It was Rockwell. It was Rockwell.
right, I know Maxwell.
I was thinking.
Listen, let me tell you something. Good-looking men that sing, you can just say a couple of their words and we know who they are.
Oh wow.
We knew when you said somebody watching me. Oh, that's Michael Jackson. That's not Maxwell.
Ladies and gentlemen, especially towards our black and white, our black our young men. There is an app that is being developed by Jazzy Hampton. He's the CEO of Turn Signal. Which camera is closest to?
That one right there in front of you. In front.
You see that? That's called Turn Signal. Now, this app is not available everywhere yet. The only 3 places that's available is in Mississippi, California, and Georgia. But they're looking to launch this all around the world. Now, this is what this app does. You're stopped by a police officer, you hit this button. When you hit this button, you will be directed to an attorney. That'll be like they're an invisible attorney in your passenger side while the officer is going through there to make sure that your rights are not violated and you don't end up getting shot in the back of your head. Called Turn Signal. Now, if you notice, I already put it in my phone just so I'll be notified when the app is available in my state. So to save some lives, I advise you to look into this. It's called Turn Signal. Go to your app store, type in Turn Signal, and save it. And when it comes available in your state, then you'll be able to have some type of recourse to help you out once you get in trouble with the lawsuit. Seeing it like that. Don't y'all think that was a pretty good idea, though?
Sure.
You know, because a lot of us brothers are in situations don't have, but you're a lawyer talking to an officer concerning your, maybe it can confuse it, maybe it can change some things, but have representation right then. I think it's, you know,
All
anything
right.
that,
Okay, well, give your closing remarks, sir, since you have the mic.
All right. Well, it's been fun, ladies. Thank you very much for welcoming me back again and again and again. But you can also check me out every Thursday, 7 p.m. on ventradio.net's Detroit Raw Live with your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. I got something I'm going to talk about this Thursday. I don't want to label it yet, but I'm still thinking about it. But you can see me 7 p.m. this Thursday on Vent Radio's Detroit Raw Live. Diva Dee is my special guest.
Diva Dee, you're his special guest.
Diva Dee.
This Thursday?
This Thursday.
Okay.
This Thursday.
Okay.
What you doing this Thursday? It ain't
I
no
thought I
Piston
was
game,
coming.
is it?
No, Pistons over. I thought I was coming for my birthday.
You can come on your birthday too.
All right then. Well,
Because
there you go.
we doing the next day. Then that'll be more than good for you to come.
Okay. Well,
on
this
your birthday.
well this Thursday I'm coming, and then May 12th I'm coming.
And then we doing it like that. So
And I can look up some curse words.
I think I wrote the dictionary on it, but if you got a new version like the Bible, I'm looking to see it.
So, Diva Dee, tell us about your chapter, because you started with your chapter of your book.
Yes, my chapter is nothing personal, but I'm a Eurostar. And the Eurostar is the fastest train all over the world. It is able to go under the ocean, 32 miles. And my story tells about me and two of my childhood friends. We went to Finney High School, Detroit Public. And one girlfriend, she moves about the country like a choo-choo train. Okay. And my other girlfriend, she moves about the country like the Amtrak train. And me, yours truly, I move through the world like a Eurostar. So you got to get my book, Sandman, and put it on your show and just set it
And
up.
also,
there.
how can people get a copy of your book? What do they need to do? A website or something? How can they get a copy?
They can reach me at Cash App, Diva Dee 512. My email, DameRobinson50@gmail.com. They can reach me on D Coates on Facebook, Lady Diva D on IG, TikTok D Coates 2, WhatsApp D Coates, Diva D Coates, and my phone number is on there. Don't nobody see that though. You could text me. And you can also call the station 248-429-7224.
I thought that was Diva D 512, like $520 loans or something. When I seen the cash and Diva D and 512.
512.
Crazy. I thought that was money that Diva D gives you for $512. Because I was about to hit up right now for mine. Somebody told me that they got one of these apps and they sent it to me talking about did I get my grant? Somebody just sent FedEx to their door with $150,000.
No, don't go for that.
I said, what? $150,000 in the hood. FedEx don't even want to come to your hood with no $150,000. What are you talking about?
No, Cash App me $20 for the book. And
I have the book, and the book is a wonderful book.
Okay.
The book is an awesome book, an awesome read. With so proud of Diva Dee because she did an awesome job in her chapter, and so I can see more to come. Wonderful read.
Thank you. Okay. All right.
I'll be getting my pennies together.
Okay. All right. And you get a personal
Autograph
and a bookmark.
Well, I need all of them with an initial in case I need to take her to the pawn shop and get some money.
Lord.
I know I can get
all those fur coats.
$70.
Okay.
Maybe 100. I'm VIP.
Miss April, on next week we're going to have some poet and spoken
that's
word.
wonderful.
Yes, Rose will be coming back.
Oh, okay.
And she's bringing someone with her. And then the first Sunday in May, my guest will be, it's a passion of mine to make sure that we bring awareness to Black and missing. And so we're going to be talking about that again.
Okay.
All the Black people that are missing, that, their faces don't even go up on national news, don't go on the newspaper, don't go on the local news. And so I'm going to have a guest, and she goes to schools and gives demonstration to teach the kids on trying not to be kidnapped.
Oh, that's wonderful.
She does that in the Detroit Public Schools.
Is it because she's in the district? Because I was supposed to be talking to some young men in Oak Park about life out here, and now they want to take me through this. You got to get paperwork and all that. I'm not going to say anything anymore because I've already spoke to the appropriate people. They just waited till the day I was going to do it, and then came with this. And I'm glad I didn't go all the way out there, but I'm still waiting. But it doesn't seem like people like me that had a background is rarely given an opportunity to talk to youth that's in trouble or headed towards trouble. It's like, let them go through it, and that's it.
Well, we have to tune in and see.
Yeah, we do.
And then, okay. So, Miss April,
Yes, ma'am.
Happy birthday, honey.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Boosie has a wonderful surprise for you.
Oh, my Boosie.
He loves you so. He loves you
He
so.
does. He does. He's the only man that's allowed to
Swoop
invade
down
my
and-
breasts
and-
like that.
What are we doing here? What is this dog doing here? Check him out or check him in? Maybe both.
He checks in and hold on.
Yes, he does. And you remove one paw, and before you know it, another paw that slipped in while you're trying to remove the other paw. He's very skillful. Some men should take some lessons from
So
Bootsy.
what he doing is like, I'm gonna put it on the thigh, but then when you move it on the
Oh,
thigh.
no. He puts it-
He's a
he
breast
put-
man.
He's a breast man.
Oh, so he just likes
So
to.
he puts-
Yeah.
He puts, he puts the paw in, and while you're taking the one leg out, he's
He's
slipping
squeezing
the other one.
Other one.
He's slipping the other one
He's
in.
slipping the other one in.
And then he slides down, and so
Let me get formed up in there.
right, and then you know the bottom top of your bra. He knows if I pull down on that, it's gonna show something. So you got to be like, oh, wait a minute.
Because it'll be pop goes the
Oh,
window.
Oh yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
very skillful
And
dog.
Belle Isle, she almost got a ticket for indecent
Right?
exposure.
Yes, I
Who?
did.
Miss
I
April.
did. She had to tell me. I was too busy fighting with him. She had to tell me your nipple is. I was too busy fighting with him. I was trying to get him out.
So who pulled up? The state troopers?
And she was laughing because I was so trying to get him out of my breast. And the more I was trying to get him out the breast, he
The
was
more he was moving, and his little paw was just pushing that bra down, just pushing it down.
and I'm starting fighting.
You better watch out with that girl.
Like,
He'll call his friends. Hey,
your
y'all come
nipple-
on over here. Give
and
me
she had to say, your
$20.
nipple.
Your
is-
nipple.
and I had to say, Lord. And it's like,
You gonna have a
okay.
doggy strip
And
club
Belle
at your
Isle.
house?
And Belle Isle.
Hey, he want to go nationwide. Tell him I'll pay me. I'll go live.
He
Very
loves him.
skillful dog.
Yeah,
Very
he
skillful dog.
love him some Miss April. Yes,
Very
he do.
skillful
Yes,
dog.
he do.
And it's not just one time, because you figure one time is just, okay. But every time, Bootsy is very skillful. And I told Diva Dee, next time I see Bootsy, I'm just going to wear a turtleneck. How about that?
He ain't gonna like that. He gonna like, hey, hold up. What's this up here? What we
Yeah,
doing here?
yeah.
I can't get up. What you want to go under? I'm skillful now. If we can go under, 'cause you prevent me from going to the top. I'll start from the bottom.
Right. So he has thought about you today, and he wished that he could be with you, and hopefully he will make a lasting impression on you today.
Oh, my.
Diva got that dog right now live on the computer. He probably sitting there right now. Yeah, come on. You ready yet? No, she got some more hours.
So I wish you a very, very,
Thank
very
you.
blessed,
Thank you so
happy
much.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
And blessings to Queen Mother on her birthday.
Yes, her birthday is Tuesday. Thank you so much.
right.
And thank you, Susan. I think it's Susan who just said happy birthday. Thank you so much, along with Elizabeth. Wait a minute, you have somebody else to join, because I like to make sure everybody to join. Elizabeth Thomas says happy birthday, Miss April. Be blessed. So she joined us. Yay!
Yay! That's API finally showing back up.
Yay. Glad to have you, Liz.
Yes. I'm glad she was in the hospital a little while ago, and we
Oh.
prayed for her, and so I'm glad that she's able to be with us this morning.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I'm glad you're able to be on this show during my birthday season. I
Yes.
counted the honor. I counted the privilege. Today I kind of shedded some tears this morning
Oh.
because, as you know, my best friend went on to be with the Lord, and it was great tears because I said some people didn't make it, but Lord, I'm glad I'm one of the ones who did. And no matter what happened in our lives, no matter where she was, no matter where I was, she could be at another country. She would make sure to make it known that she loved me on my birthday. So this is the first year. So it's cool.
And to add that to to my life. I just found out that I lost my aunt, Lillian Ross, the 14th of last week. I just found out yesterday. So, you know, she lived a good long life, and she was fighting some complications. But shouts out to my cousin Yvette, because she feels like, it's like all the family is gone now. Who do we have? No more big mamas, no more mamas, and stuff like that. So a lot of people going through these issues of where do I go? I'm lonely out here, whether I'm talking to my people or not. I'm just lonely, and that's something I might touch on too this week.
Okay.
Because Kamala Harris, I'm not sure if he was having a discussion mental issue in the black community. And unless you are a black person, and in our community, in our finances, in our daily life struggles, you don't understand with privilege, everything given to you in a silver platter, and not knowing what the struggle is. That's what we need to get America to understand. Tell us we're welcome into your country musical. But now you got radical extreme groups saying we want black people out of country music. So my thing is, that's not incorporation, that's division. Because how many times should I say white boys shouldn't be in rap? That's it. I'm gonna leave it alone till Thursday.
All right, Miss April, take us out.
But I just want to say, Diva Dee, I thank you though, because Diva Dee is that type of person that if you needed somebody to talk to, she's that type of person that you can talk to.
Oh,
And so
thank you.
that's the answer.
I'm gonna talk to her about a couple of dollars.
It's just
I would talk real good.
it's just get with somebody that have the love of God in their hearts and in their minds and in their spirit, and they will share and they will listen. Diva Dee is a great listener. And she is a great sharer. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being that big sister and that person that shares and loves hard and just a great treasure. And so on my birthday, that's my gift to you, is to say thank you.
Oh, girl, look at that love.
It's called respect.
All right. I appreciate you.
Shows you have character. Just because you are a character doesn't mean you got respect.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
all
that
right.
was lovely.
I'm going to play that back over and over and over again, because
Hey.
You don't get that much.
Nah,
all right.
nah.
Okay, Miss April, you think we can go out? We're going to try?
We lucky last week.
We were. We know in the first second.
All right. End of my time.
Nope. All right.
Go. I know I don't want to go. I know you don't want to go.
Okay, so Miss April, my Cash App, as I have been saying, if you want to help me continue with my weekly broadcast, my Cash App is $Diva Dee 512. If you want to bless the whole entire Empower Sunday, Miss April, what is the Cash App?
It's $Empower Sunday 1.
All right.
Again, that's $Empower Sunday 1, all one word.
Okay. And I hope that this week is a treasure, and I hope that we said something today that made you laugh, made you love, something that was inspiring, something that was thought-provoking. How many times my guest could say, damn.
Yeah, that's thought-provoking, all right.
And I will see you next week. Thank you for being here every single time for me. When this camera come on, I don't expect you, but I sure do appreciate you. Thank you. I love you.
I'll see you Thursday.
All right.